This time on Norfolk Perspectives, we're going to be talking about carbon monoxide detectors. Yeah, they do have that beeper, but it's important to you. The YWCA is doing some awesome stuff right here in Norfolk, and you can get engaged. Now, what's it mean? Norfolk Emerging Leaders. We got those interns, and we're going to put them on the spot as to what they're doing for you. And National Night Out is right around the corner. You're going to want to come out and join the parade. Stay tuned for some great stuff right here on Norfolk Perspectives. Welcome to Norfolk Perspectives. I got two firefighters on the sofa, and they're going to be talking about putting something in my home that's going to beep. Julian Williamson, Fire Battalion Chief, how you doing?
I'm doing great today, Bob. How about yourself?
Doing good. And Captain Nicholas Nelson, Hazardous Materials Team Leader, how you doing?
Fine, sir. Thank you.
You're going to tell me that I could have hazardous material in my home.
You could, yes, sir.
And Julian's going to tell me that I got something I can put in there that'll beep again.
Yes.
To take care of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, a lot of the viewers are going to know you because quite often you're standing out in front of a fire at 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's not really what we're here to talk about, are we?
No, not today. Today we're here to talk about carbon monoxide, and it's colorless, odorless, poisonous gas, ultimately that can be fatal to someone. So what we want to talk about today is how to prevent it, and also, Captain Nick Nelson's here, and we're going to detail a call that one of our crews went on and some new equipment that prevented something fatal from happening.
Now, what's this got to do with fire and rescue?
We do it all. We do it all, Bob. We have tech rescue people such as Captain Nelson Hill that handles hazmat calls. Fire department is going to respond on that. We're going to respond on EMS calls. Here you get a lot of bang for your buck.
And that explains why sometimes when I'm going up and down Granby Street, because I live north of DePaul, I'll see both a fire engine and an ambulance side by side, because it's a dual call, right?
Yeah. Well, you get a dual response in the city of Norfolk. Over here, our firefighters are cross-trained to do EMS also, so we're fire medics, as some people may call it. And the same members that are on the fire truck, the way our shift works, we work a 24-hour shift, and 12 hours may be on the fire engine or maybe on a ladder truck, and the other 12 will be on the ambulance. So we're able to get more resources on scene, to help out. And then also, there's a big cost saving in there, having someone that can do both jobs instead of hiring someone to do each separate job.
And get there in 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
That's the golden. And we're going to have you back on to talk more about how you do that 4 minutes. But Captain, let's talk about some new changes in technology, but for a long-term problem we've had, though.
Yes.
There's no flames involved.
No, sir. No, it's like as the chief said, colorless, odorless. You won't even know you're being exposed to it. The new technology, or the new thing that we've done in Norfolk, is we've taken this small detector, which is kind of like a home carbon monoxide detector, and placed them on every ambulance in the city. It used to be the ladder companies were equipped, and someone would call 911 because their alarm was beeping, like you were describing.
Gotcha. And because these you can't flag with the paper
because you burnt the toast or anything like that, right? So we would send somebody out only after the fact. So it would be someone, their detector was going off, they call 911, a ladder company would go out and investigate. So what we've done, Chief Humphrey came up with a plan to put these on every ambulance. He'd read about an article in another department, put it on every ambulance. So when the ambulance comes to your house for whatever the hurt ankle, to a heart attack, to the flu-like symptoms that people exhibit when they have carbon monoxide poisoning, this is attached, stays on 24/7, attached to the medic bag. So when they walk in your house, if you are being exposed, unbeknownst to you, because there's nothing, it's not going to, no smoke, no flames, nothing to draw your attention, this would alarm, and then we would be able to kind of narrow down, maybe that's why this person's sick.
Good, because there's a pretty good chance, I'm not going to put a lot of people on the spot here, there's a pretty good chance that most of the houses you go into do not have a carbon monoxide
detector. Yeah, there's a misconception. They have a smoke detector.
Yeah.
And they'll say, I have a smoke detector, but that doesn't detect carbon monoxide. I believe there are combinations out there that will detect both, but you need to have a smoke detector and a carbon monoxide detector.
So have you had a situation where somebody kind of called in with a flu-like and all of a sudden they walk in the door and that thing's going on?
We did. We had, we put these, they've only been on the street for about a month. And about 5 days after, all the ambulances were equipped with them in Berkeley. The medic gets a call, goes over for somebody not feeling well. When they walk through the door, this alarmed, the crew then was able to say, well, there might be something more to this than just somebody not feeling well. We were able to, a heating source, it was a defective heating source, so we were able to find the source of the carbon monoxide, fix that so these people weren't continuously being exposed. So within 5 days of the program being launched, we had a success story.
And there's probably a pretty good chance that that person, if they'd had the monitor in their home to begin with, A, they wouldn't have had to call you, and B, probably wouldn't have had to go to the hospital.
Chances are. Or it would have went off, and we'd have got the call, and we'd have been able to front load it and see there was an issue with their heating
That's right, because they
system.
wouldn't know that there was an issue with
Because
it.
they wouldn't know until
So
the
it really
alarm went
seems
off.
to all pull together.
Yes.
Because I guess I see one thing. I mean, I'm taking the next step, Chief. I'm feeling woozy. I'm fixing those eggs on my gas stove. I have an issue. That's the unattended fire. There you go. Now you have your flames, right?
There you go.
And all of it could have been prevented.
Exactly.
For how much do you think we're talking about?
Well, these are less than $100 a piece.
But for the home monitor,
For the home monitor, it's probably
Between $20 and $40
Yeah.
that you'll spend.
and if you've got, now I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I've got one of those installed alarm systems. So if you call your alarm company too, they should be able to tell you if you actually got.
if you have
If you're being monitored for that.
Okay, so big message, pay attention. Get it monitored, but also know that as usual, our fire and rescue department is prepared. But let's not challenge them all the time. Let's get ourselves prepared, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. And I want to have you back on to talk about that 4 minutes. How in the world do you do that?
Welcome to do it, Bob.
Does that sound like a deal?
Sounds like a deal.
Okay, cool. When we come back, we're going to talk about the YWCA and a role that you can play. Stay tuned.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back. I mentioned the YWCA is going to be here in a role you can play, but we got a really special guest, Ruth Jones, MSW, you are the executive director of YWCA, and I think it's been about a year and a half or so you were on the sofa.
Yes.
You were brand new coming back to Norfolk.
Yes.
You were excited and enthusiastic about being at the YWCA.
Yes.
Are you still?
I am still excited, very thrilled, and extremely honored, really, to have the opportunity to lead this organization. We have a very wonderful mission. It's an ambitious mission to eliminate racism and empower women. And, you know, just being able to go out into the community and talk about what we do every day, even on the weekends at times, is a great experience for me.
Ruth, you instilled upon me the last time that it's 24/7. I mean, you got the hotline, and so there are plenty of opportunities for people to volunteer.
Yes.
Let me be real candid with you, though. When I drive down Jamestown Crest and I see the building, I see women in there. So there's really not much that I can do, right?
I mean, that's really a myth. I'm happy, first and foremost, that we've been able to differentiate our organization from the why so that people better understand who we are, what we do, and how we're making a difference in the community. But we really do need to, I think, raise awareness about how everyone can become involved in our efforts. In our emergency shelter program for victims of domestic violence, as an example, we house women with children, but it doesn't mean that we can't serve men. We house men who are victims of domestic violence. We provide counseling services to men who have been impacted by sexual assault. And we even engage men as volunteers, donors, and advocates for our cause. So there are a lot of things you can do, and we're looking forward to getting you involved.
Well, because, I mean, and the viewer knows, I mean, I've got a wife and 2 daughters, and I think I'm a pretty good example of surviving in a women-driven household. So the idea of being separated, it just doesn't make sense to me. So yes, I do want to get engaged.
Okay.
And hopefully we can get our viewers engaged. I'm going to ask you, what in the year and a half, 2 years that you've been here, what's been the aha moment?
You know, it's been 2 years for me, and the aha moment really happened before I started working at the YWCA. As part of my interview process, I had to tell my story, but at that time, people really didn't know what my story was. During the interview, I was able to talk about how I was a program beneficiary of an organization that provided emergency shelter to victims of domestic violence. And I talked about how at 12 years old, I lived in a shelter here in the city of Norfolk. I didn't know at that time the shelter was operated by the YWCA. It wasn't until I actually came in for the interview that I learned that. The aha moment for me was just recognizing that we are all placed here on this earth to do something for other people. And as I said earlier, having the opportunity to lead this organization, to strategically grow our programs and make a measurable difference in this community was the aha moment for me, because I thought it, but I didn't necessarily know it for sure. Now that I know it, it's something that I talk about with all of our staff and even with the individuals who come to us for services. I say that you go through things for a reason. And so, you know, we recognize that we will all experience a crisis at some point, whether we're impacted by domestic violence or sexual assault, or if we need affordable child care, we will experience a crisis. But it isn't just that we go through the crisis, but what we do after that that will make a difference.
We've, you know, we talk a lot about being a resilient city, but we become a resilient city when our people are resilient. And
Yes.
kind of hearing your story, it really goes to show that the work you do with the YWCA is very personal,
It is.
but it really is community oriented though too.
It's very community oriented, and although it is personal, we have to recognize that the issues we tackle impact everyone. 1 out of every 4 women in this community will be impacted by domestic violence.
Wow.
1 out of every 5 women will be impacted by sexual violence. And those women are our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, our friends, people with whom we work. And so we all have a role to play really in raising awareness about these issues and coming up with solutions to eliminate what seems to be very detrimental to individuals and families.
Well, what I just heard you say, if you're part of the 3 out of 4, it doesn't make sense that someone's going to be going through domestic violence. But you might be sitting next to somebody who is, so
That's
it ought to
right.
make sense to you.
That's right.
Okay, how does one get involved?
Individuals can become involved in a number of ways. They can connect with our organization as volunteers. They can visit our website and learn a great deal about the volunteer opportunities that we have available. If individuals are in need of service or they know someone in a crisis, they can call our 24-hour hotline. The number is 226-YWCA. They can follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. We're just about everywhere. We're doing a lot to get the word out about who we are and what we're doing in the community.
Okay, I got one last question.
Yes.
How high are your heels?
Probably about 6 inches, but I tell you what, if you promise to be a grand marshal for our Walk a Mile in Her Shoes men's march next year to stop rape, sexual assault, and gender violence in our community, I promise you won't have to wear 6-inch heels. I'll give you about 3 inches.
Okay, because I have a daughter that's 5'10" that loves wearing 6-inch heels. We'll see if I can be up to the challenge.
All right, thank you.
Ruth, thanks for everything that you're doing and bringing an awareness to what could be a personal issue, but becomes a community issue, but also doing it with that wonderful smile and enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, you may read about it in the paper or see it on TV shows, but those interns come in for the summer. What's it mean to you? More importantly, what's it meant to me? Stay tuned.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Cruz Zinkerbell. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Welcome back. So if you know about government through television, besides Norfolk Perspectives, you probably think that interns get coffee, do filing, and every now and then do their nails when they're answering the phone. Have you guys had any of that?
Well, yes, kind of. The first day, we did have one of my bosses tell us that he loves Krispy Kreme donuts. So he just added that little
Well,
plug
that was a
in.
nice fact, you know. Julia Wallace, you're
yeah.
going to, okay, throw them under the bus. Did you do anything with that information?
4th of July, I brought in some donuts.
That's
so.
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Preston Highland.
Yes. Preston Heinlein, yes.
I got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that anywhere close to your reality over the last couple of?
No, not at all. This internship has really been so much more than I ever dreamed of. It's really started to expand my horizons. I've been working with a cohort. I'm part of the executive intern program.
Right.
And so there are 13 of us that have been hired by the city. We're split into 3 groups, 3 different cohorts. And my cohort is working on an entrepreneurial ecosystem project for the city. And so we've been working with the Greater Norfolk Corporation to figure out the components of an ecosystem and what makes a city successful as far as its entrepreneurial ventures are concerned. And
So when you're talking ecosystem, you're really talking business ecosystem,
Right.
not necessarily
Exactly.
wetlands and greenery.
Yes, definitely business. And so most of my job actually consists of research and writing reports, and right now we're conducting a gap analysis. So it's not at all been fetching coffee or
No
Krispy Kreme
coffee
donuts.
involved in that at all.
No, it's been jam-packed.
Yana Pointer, you are an emerging leader,
Yes,
so
I am.
what makes you different than these two?
We do a lot of different projects right now. We're working on marketing and advertisement, which we're coming up with a jingle for the nail program to like get out to the public. And I also assist in like record management, basically like administrative duties.
Cool. But doesn't involve coffee.
No.
Okay. So Julia, when you're not looking for donuts on 4th of July, what's your main priority is?
Well, I was assigned to work at the EOC Emergency Operations Center along with the other interns, Michael, Kelly, and Kevin. And we are in charge of conducting gap analyses for the community. Norfolk has this very unique approach to how they respond to emergencies. It's a very community holistic approach. A lot of other members are involved in the private sector, non-profits, faith-based communities, and so it's actually called Team Norfolk, as a group of leaders that come together to deliberate on plans, on exercises to prepare for when emergencies and do strike. So we are going through the community and giving out surveys and asking people, figuring out what the deficiencies are in resources and capabilities to make sure that to make sure we can fill those gaps so that if something does happen, we can respond to the crisis.
That's fantastic. You know, and what's really neat is if while you're doing the surveys or when you're working your way through the normal day that you're having, you say, why am I doing this? I will tell you it's because you're making an investment in really improving the way we can deliver well-managed government.
Exactly.
It's really cool. Okay, now I want to break down another myth. It's basically you get an internship based on your degree or your academic pursuit. Okay, so let's remind the viewer. You're working on developing ecosystems for entrepreneurial businesses, and your degree is, and you're a graduate of?
I am a graduate of William & Mary, and I studied linguistics and French, so quite different.
Okay, speak English on me here. So when you got this assignment, did you say, but wait a minute?
Yeah, I did.
And they didn't listen to you, did they?
Well, I knew that I had been selected for this because, I mean, it was a very rigorous sort of process. It was
not just
a long
it's not a
application.
walk in the park.
It was an intensive interview process, and I knew that I had been selected for this for a reason. And so, you know, when you're in the position of an intern, you click your heels and salute. And so I did, and I've done my best, and I'm learning so much that I mean, it's really a great education overall.
That's cool. Julia, how about you?
I go to Baylor University. I'm an international studies major. So I think one thing that did stick out on my application is I talked about how I'm very interested in community development sort of careers. So they kind of, like Preston just said, they don't select you necessarily based on what you're studying, but they do try and plug you into a specific place where you can hone the skills you're looking for, because the EOC emergency management is a huge part of community development. And I know the people I work with, Kevin is environmentalist, and so they plugged him in. That's, believe it or not, I didn't really think about this. That's a huge part of, especially in Norfolk where it floods a lot, and the sea level rising and sand erosion, all that kind of stuff. And so they picked out specific skills and interests that we had and kind of placed us where we could develop those certain skills.
I can see it in Inyana's eyes because, you know, the natural question for me would be to say, because I know what your degree, you're getting pre-med.
Yes.
Okay, where are you getting it?
Mary Baldwin College.
Okay, do they teach you to sing in pre-med?
No.
So how's the jingle coming?
Well, some things come to you naturally, and I guess like I have an interest in certain things like that. So another nail individual, he's into music, so he actually had the opportunity to come up with the jingle, but I told him I'll assist and helping him come up with some words to go with it. He like plays the piano and things like that.
Okay, so the musician guy is the one sitting over in the dark and not on the sofa. So
yeah.
I shouldn't have the three of you end the show with singing a jingle.
I don't know it. No.
Off the hook.
I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
I want to thank you guys for number one volunteering to come on the show to explain the intern program, but also to thank you for really bringing a fresh new outlook and some great ideas. So if you think that yeah, maybe this was 8 weeks, 12 weeks, that it was significant for us, but hopefully it was significant for you all too.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. And if anyone wants to know more information about the internship program, they can call the Department of Recreation, Parks and Open Space at 757-441-2400.
And ask for
Janet Williams.
That's right, 'cause you're supposed
our wonderful supervisor.
There we go. And actually, Janet has been really the one responsible for bird dogging this program and,
Yes.
and raising the bar on the
Absolutely.
intern rating. And you guys are meeting that raised bar.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. When we come back, National Night Out. It's here again, and you got to be there. Stay tuned.
A full life measured in seats starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Normally when I have two police officers within my presence, I get a little nervous, but I don't know, for some reason, I think these guys are having way too much fun. But that's kind of what this is all about, is building community and raising awareness about crime prevention and the role that you can play. And they're throwing a party so you can come. And Lisa, I'm going to start off with you. Lisa Walter-Odin, a committee member and a resident, because you're not in uniform.
No.
So how did you get involved with National Night Out?
Quentin actually, he called me up and told me he wanted me to help him on this event.
Okay, so get the application over to the police department, right? So you did that,
right,
and now you're on the committee.
Right.
So that's kind of how it works. Okay, and then you ran into these two guys.
Yeah.
Now, have you met them before?
Nope.
No, yet. Okay. So, Sergeant Bob Fields, Crime Prevention Section, Norfolk Police Department.
Yes, sir.
How's it going? You've been doing this for a couple of years now, though, right?
Yes. This, I believe this is my 4th year working on National Night Out.
Cool. And then Officer Brandon Allison, Crime Prevention Section.
Yes, sir.
Have you done this before?
First time.
First time. So you're doing everything he's telling you to do?
Maybe not everything.
Okay, because normally when I have you guys on to talk about crime prevention, we talk about really serious, intense stuff and what to do in national and getting involved with Neighborhood Watch and that kind of thing. Yeah. But National Night Out is a celebration of community, though, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's celebrating our partnerships, celebrating the successes of the community that we hold it in, and throughout the city. It's working with the different agencies, police department, fire department, the civic leagues, the community members. Us all working as a team, planning the event. It's kind of a bonding experience, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's building relationships.
Yeah, we work together, and we plan this big festival. It has a parade, it has entertainment, and that's exactly what it is. We have a lot of city officials coming down, the chief, the fire chief, the sheriff, the city manager, the mayor, city council people, and then they come and attend it and open the ceremonies for us, and then, like you said, it's a big celebration, really.
So you've been working at this since January?
Yes, late January, early February, and that's when we started. So there's a lot of planning involved, a lot lot of details and permits and everything else that goes into the planning of it, and the community involvement is a big one. So we all plan it together, really.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a question I can throw Brandon to. How's it going, sir?
It's going good.
Okay. National Night Out is August
the 5th.
Where's it going to be?
It's going to be in the Berkeley Community Park, which is Walker Avenue and Appomattox Street.
And it's open to the entire city.
Yes, sir.
Now, Lisa, you got other civic leagues involved?
Yes, I think we got Campostella, Civic League, and
your civic league is?
Beacon Light.
Beacon Light. Yeah, the coalition down there really is an active coalition, but it really is a time to really focus on building a stronger community and a healthier community, isn't it?
Yes.
So what kind of activities are going to be?
We got praise dances. We got spoken word. We got.
Ooh, they're good.
We have a DJ that's going to be out there. We have a hip hop group, a R&B group that's going to, I guess, do some acts.
And that's the entertainment side of it. After we have the opening ceremonies, we have a parade. Everybody participates in the parade. They have floats, fire engines, and everything else. After the parade, they come back and we serve. There's going to be hot dogs, hamburgers, and then just everybody can socialize. They have information booths that can put out information about community programs and things, and they kind of line the festival area. So it's very active. It's we hope a good turnout, and we usually do.
So the parade will start someplace and then go to the park, right?
It's going to start at the park.
It starts.
Oh, it's going to do kind of a loop around.
Right, and it's going to go out. It goes out about a mile. We have about a mile, goes through the Berkeley community, and comes back and finishes right at the festival area at Berkeley Park.
I'm going to ask you, when you guys aren't planning National Night Out for August 5th at Berkeley Park, what do you normally do?
We're the crime prevention section, so we're responsible for Business Watch, Neighborhood Watch, security surveys, the Police Athletic League, and other programs like that. So we're stay busy, but this is one of our busiest times with these events going on.
Kind of layering us on.
Yes, sir.
So, Brendan, because a lot of the crime prevention, it really is working ahead of the time that we might hear about it in the news.
Yes, sir.
And there's some simple things that businesses can do. Just being aware, right?
All right.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds simple, but a lot of people leave stuff in their vehicles that can be seen, valuables, purses, electronics and stuff like that. Simple stuff like that, locking your door, keeping everything out of sight and bringing it in with you, can go a long way in helping people out.
Lisa, why is this important to you?
Well, I'm from there. I was born and raised in Berkeley, and just to see the community get better, and especially for my kids that's growing up, and I'm soon to be a grandma, so my grandkids is going to be growing up there.
So it really is an opportunity to come together as a community, celebrate the success of the community. I think sometimes we forget about doing that, but then really building those relationships. And I got to say, you guys keep having your meetings because clearly you're having a lot of fun with that.
Oh, yeah. It's been an experience.
Thank you. We want to hear from you, what you'd like to see happen right here on TV 48, but more importantly, in your neighborhood. Give us a holler at 664-6510. And as usual, it's a wonderful time to be in Norfolk just because of you and you. Thanks a lot.